Alright, so back at it again with invasions. Back at it again. So anyway, this is not really a new build, but it is a much more refined build. So you'll remember, about a yearish ago, before Shadow of the Year Tree came out, I made a build and I called it my guts build. And it's basically just a faith, basically a pure strength build with a little bit of faith just to do like the giant swing take thee just because like oh, that's a guts arm cannon. Look at that fat roll on like level 155. That's insane. And Radon armor, Bloodhound's Fang. You love to see a Kevin, freaking that bird from up over here. Anyway, so this build is incredibly different, as you can see. I probably will release some, because I do have some old clips with this old build out. I call it old guts, even though I don't really refer to this build as guts anymore. This is a pretty different build. So I'm going to talk about what's different in this build. As you can see, like, right off the bat, the flask is different. In this clip, it's still the stamina regeneration physic, but the physic is the more damage resistance physic. I also have Catch Flame on the build now. This is much more of a paladin-y build. Yeah, like as you can see, the armor is different now. I did have the I had most of the Banished Knights set on, but then I put on the Bull Goat's arms and legs, and then the Great Helm, just because the Great Helm looks really cool, and it's enough to boost my poise up to 101 poise, which is like the hard, not the hard cap, but it is the second soft cap that really matters. Here I'm looking like at like stuff, and then freaking Co-Invader shows up. Rare Co-Invader in shenanigans happening in Elden Ring. But anyway, because I'm at like a weird point. I'm like trapped here, and I don't know where they're at. Because Castle Ensis kind of sucks to invade, just because there's a lot of weird spots I feel like you can get stuck in. But it is a cool place. Like here, like oh no, not here, but almost here. I almost got stuck, I think. Anyway, so what's new on the build is that I still have the Guts Greatsword. I hate that it's called just Greatsword, because if you say just Greatsword, I feel like people would get confused. But anyway, the Guts Greatsword is still on this. It's still heavy infused. Here I have a fire infused Fire Knight's Greatsword. And this weapon is really good, because I was always interested in this weapon for a little bit, just because I heard that this was basically the base cannon. Here's Co-Invader. We got the same drip on, except he doesn't have a helmet on for some reason. I don't know why he has that. But the Ultra Knight Greatsword has a really cool moveset, and back when it first came out, it was basically just referred to as the base cannon. Which is cool, like, right, like, it's, I also got the Meteor Cord from the Guts build as well. It's fire infused, yeah, and I did have some Kestas, or Kestis, how you pronounce that, that's Flame Art infused, because I do more damage Flame Art than fire infused for somehow, I don't know how exactly, it's just like the way infusion is different on that one. So, we have the Fire Knight Greatsword, we have the Troll's Golden Greatsword. That has always been on this build just because I was curious in it, but I never upgraded to like level 25 until a bit later, until a bit right now. And that has Waves of Darkness on it. And oh my god, it's like one of my favorite weapons ever. Oh my god, I fucking love it. Same with this one, I love this build a lot now. Then the spells. I have all of the beast spells except I have all the ones that Grank gives you, Gunrack gives you, as well as the Beast Greatclaw. That weapon's pretty good too. I got some pretty good fights with that one. That weapon's pretty neat. Just to like change things around. It's a pretty cool fight. Never see people put on the cape on that armor, so that's really cool to see that. This is a very like desperate fight, and I'm kind of nerfed here. I probably should have swapped to my other weapon, but this was like one of the first couple of invasions I did with this build. Yeah, like, so Grank's, Beast, Rock, whatever it's called, Stone of Grank, is on this build. Same with just all the beast spells, except the one that alleviates blood loss and frost buildup. I'm gonna be honest, I feel like those spells are kind of bad, but like Flame Cleanse Me is like really good. I don't know how to explain it. I think it's just probably because you're bound to encounter a lot more Scarlet Rot throughout certain areas in the game than a lot of people PvP use it. The moveset on this weapon is really cool. It's got like its right-hander pokes. It's got really good swing or two-handed swings. The talismans I'm using, I don't include stats to the build, but I'll do that in like a separate video or something. Yeah, like it's just such a cool weapon, man. It's like really neat. But yeah, this build doesn't have a lot of strength. Or no, it does have a lot of strength. It has 50 strength now. It used to have 45. It's still the same level. It's just that the stat allocation is very different. Essentially, and in this clip, it's different, but like later, it's different again. I had 45 endurance to just wear all of the stuff I wanted, because all the stuff that Guts uses is kind of heavy in this game. And yep, I died, but you know, it was a good fight. The guy was like, "Damn, that was a good, relatively good cinematic fight. Like that is a good fight." I was not mad about that. You know, we don't get the run back immediately, except for the fact that loading screen for dramatic effect, we do get the run back immediately. At least in the video, I was like doing Ever Invasions beforehand, and then I was like, oh crap, I got these guys. Shout out to 1408. I hope that's just referring to the Stephen King story. Oh, and hey, look, I got the Troll's Greatsword. This thing is really good. This is a frostbite machine. I hit this guy twice and he gets frostbitten. That's fucked up. And he's dead. Like, that other guy put in the work. Like, I just kind of showed up to, like, help. I didn't even know that was the host, I'm gonna be honest. I think I was fooled. Here we have this invasion. This invasion is very funny just because we fight somebody who went through a very similar... I think everyone goes through this at one point where he's doing too much. He's doing too much. For instance, he's got like the shield blind bubble tier, so it's like, okay, pop that. He's got Stars of Ruin, so okay, he's an intelligence build or whatever, right? Then he does that, so it's like, okay, yeah, this guy's definitely an intelligence build. But then he comes up to us. He's using the Serpent Bone Blade, and yep, look at that poise. I was able to like poise for like that entire like running attack with 101 poise. And then you got this guy. That guy had beast stuff on too, that armor. And yeah, this fight is just really weird. Like, look at this dude. Oh my god, it's beautiful. No one ever suspects the freaking R2 out of Waves of Darkness. It's so good. He died instantly. 100 to 0 in like 2 seconds. Yeah, this guy's using like really weird stuff. Like, you never see anybody use the Serpent Bone Blade, dude. And I know, like, he's like, oh, he's not a PvP build. Like, I know that, but it's insane to see that. Like, it's literally the worst katana in the game because of the fact that it doesn't have bleed on it. Like, it's just so... What is this, dude? What was he... How does that guy play the game? Like, it's just insanity. Oh, here we have another invasion. I left this part in because I didn't know that there was a shortcut there. Like, what the hell? I didn't know that was there. I've played through this DLC a lot, and I did not know that was there. I have no idea what that guy was planning. He's like, I'll block the hit. You won't hit me. Like, I don't know. Like, he really was just there for emotional support. I have no idea what that Phantom was doing. Here we have the Battle of the Banished Knight armor. Spoiler alert, mine looks cooler. Even though I don't think I hate the chicken suit anymore, I'm still just like, I mean, yeah, I'm just use this set. Because it weighs a little less, or the same, but it looks better. So, like, I think that's why I like it. Then we got, look at that. Oh, yeah, heal. Ooh, the devious backstab. I love it. You love to see that, dude. Like, all of that health that he just regained is gone now. What else do I have on this build? I also have the Grafted Blade Greatsword, but I haven't used that yet, just because I I already kind of know how that weapon is used. Oh, excuse me. As well as a Banished Knight Greatsword, mainly because I like the Dark Souls 2 moveset, so I wanted to put that on this build as well. Yeah, the stats are very different. Pretty much just strength got more points in it. Like strength's at 50 now, and dex is at 18 instead of, I think it was at 16 originally. Because also that I almost got that, but yeah, this invasion confused the hell out of me. That's kind of a common theme throughout this video, but I was like, okay, well, like clearly I'm gonna have to fight like a lot of people now, so like I'm gonna have to do this, and like this Phantom is so funny to me. I don't even know how to explain it, but like. You'll see the runes in a second, and he, like, oh yeah, you won't actually, because I like swap into my Banished Knight Greatsword. He was level 66. I'm level 155. I just like, that's like curb stomping an infant. Like, oh my god, he didn't know he couldn't survive. And then he got this guy like that. It's very easy to upset me in this video game. And I get that, like, everyone plays in their own way. And, like, I'm like, okay, but, like, if there is perceived like that, I feel like that's perceived. Because I'm like, he didn't do it. He didn't do it after I did that. So I'm like, do it again, buddy. Like, the free jumping attacks in a row just kind of like, okay, this guy pissed me off. I don't even know how to explain it. It's just such a fucking, like, you have pissed me off. I am going to kill you now and mock you when you die. Like, the Frenzy Flame thing is what's so funny to me, because, like, I did it. Like, I just used a Beast Incantation in, and he didn't use it again. Like, I don't know why. This is so funny to me. Oh, that Dark Souls 2 moveset. Yep, there. Like, bro. It's very easy to just... If I detect perceived spite, it's gonna happen. Oh, here we have another invasion. I wanted to find an emote. This guy's like running like an Alucard cosplay, by the way, from like Castlevania. I'm assuming is this version of Alucard. I'm assuming at least, because I can't really, because there's like a bunch of other different versions of that character, and he also has really bad internet. But anyway, I was looking for an emote that was similar to the Dark Souls 3 emote. My Thanks, I think it was, because I think that's probably one of my favorite ones, and I think that's really good for a strength build. But that doesn't exist in this game, because we can't, because they don't port over the cool emotes. But anyway, so I got a different emote instead that I'd never seen, because I'm like, why is that in the game, and who uses this? Because I've never seen anyone use it, so I'm like, okay, I have to use it. And you'll see it in a second. So, I'm going to explain something real quick. So, on Blade, I have 51 poise exactly, I think. Or maybe it's 52, I don't remember. But there are 2 poise soft caps. People complain that, oh, poise doesn't work in this game. It does. It's just that you don't have the correct amount of poise. Poise works in this game the following ways. If you have 51 plus poise, then you can take a little bit of a hit. That is the first soft cap of poise. So you can take a little bit. You won't get stunned as much as you probably would if you had below 51. And then you have 101 plus poise, where that is the absolute best poise you can get. That's like Havel. That's like full Havel poise level, basically, from like Dark Souls 1. And that is the best poise level you can get. And you can only get it by like wearing like, you know, a big heavy armor, kind of like what this build's got. So I wanted to give this build 101 poise. I think Giant Dad also has 101 poise, but just barely. And I've seen people talk about how like poise in this game is very different. For instance, in order to get like full poise, you do need to use the Bull Goat's Ring. But I think that's a fine trade-off because, especially because, you know, poise is pretty good in these games. Here I'm trying to figure out just how exactly to kill this guy. Because, I don't know. He just kind of, like, he pissed me off after, like, the Phantom Blood Loss proc pissed me off. I don't know how that happened. I think it might just be, I don't know if that was lag or what, but it just kind of pissed me off. So I'm like, okay, well now I just gotta kill this guy. But anyway, yeah, that's how poise works, I think. So this build has both, yeah, you can see it there, Erd Tree's Favor and the Jar's Seat Talisman, as well as the Bull Goat's Talisman, as well as the two, yeah, here we pull out the Beast Claw Hammer. This weapon's good. It's like a quality weapon, but with a little bit of faith on it, which is kind of just every quality weapon in this game. This is a quality weapon with a smidgen of like a weird element on it. And then, yep, oh yeah, look at that, Prayerful Strike, and he's dead. So that's Iron Markus for you, and there's the emote. I have never seen anyone use the 2 fingers emote ever. Why did they put it in the game? Anyway, see you later.